way you slice it. I see you hater. Let me buy that iPhone Nation. Pretty girl.
Fucking around in the crap game, niggas like think I'm sauce. Cause I'm no. Fucking around in the crap game, niggas think I saw. Cause now I'm in the rap game and I don't hang out as much. Bang, I don't touch. Standing on stage and I'm grabbing my nuts. Getting in the circle. Broke niggas purple. Looking for Little Joe. What up, people? This is Marlawn, aka Sherlock Homeboy, being nosy mind my business. Freestyling, keeping it 50. Fast as a statue. Back like I never left. We're back again. We're checking out some snitching allegations. Uh-oh. They want to talk shit about me. They want to talk shit about me. I have never engaged in an illegal activity that turned around and told. I'm a black officer of the motherfucking universal law. So y'all want to point some fingers? I'm a fucking investigator. Different rules. What's this shit? What's about OG Bobby Lowe? No, who is this? Who is this? OG Mob James. They say OG Mob James snitch. Well, that's they code. Gangbangers snitch. Thieves. Dope dealers. Hustlers. Snitch. I've never been none of them. Never been none of them. Take your shit, nigga, though. I digress. So what's this about an OG, triple OG snitching? They don't snitch. They don't die. Don't they multiply? Fake news. They don't die. Hold on. Fake news. Gangsters don't die. They multiply. Colors. I am a nightmare walking. Psychopath talking. They don't die. They multiply, right? Let's see. Let's look in on the leaders of our culture. See what's going on in their little rule book. I got the street rule book out. It wasn't mine personally, but I'm a reader, so I got the street rule book out there. OG female says Mob James snitched and put her husband in federal prison. Confirms paperwork. I tell you right there, that's a hell of a sentence. Talk about a triple OG. That's a hell of a sentence. Shout out to what's that dude who shot the other dude and he called out the streets. What's that dude? Shout out to Troy Ave. Streets is a motherfucking myth. Say it ain't so. I thought this was against the rules. Not triple OG, triple OG. So we about to end all jokes. So let me quit playing. Shout out to Troy Ave though. We about to what we about to do? We about to investigate what's going on here. So that's a strong sentence. Let's read that sentence again. Oh, is my mic on? Yeah, everything on. Yeah, everything Gucci. Yeah, here we go. Everything Jesus. OG female says Mob James snitched and put her husband in federal prison. Confirms paperwork. Off top, I'm just gonna just keep it 50 off the top. That's a hard sentence to get around. Cause already the connection. We ain't talking about no homie. We ain't talking. When you say put your husband in jail, oh shit! What you done got into, Mob James? You done fuck around with them police. You been hanging around. You been sitting around them fat ass pigs too long. Hey, cops, why you gonna go? Hey, shut the fuck up, man. You been hanging around. What's the fat skinny nigga, fat nigga name? What's the pig gangster bacon? What's the gangster bacon name? What's gangster bacon? What is his name? What is gangster bacon's name? I can't think of his name. He used to work for Deathrow. I digress. Hey, I'm just joking, man. Don't come after me. I don't want no YouTuber beef. I don't want no blogger beef. I'm just gonna ignore you and talk behind your back anyway. So it doesn't fucking matter. I digress. Let's just get into this. This is the only reason. Know why this is interesting? Here's why this is interesting. Because it's so silly that I love that this is what they're built on. I love this is what they built up. Yeah. So let me get this right. Y'all built on trusting criminals. Your whole structure is built upon trusting people who steal, rob, and murder. Or if I would have did it, I would have built it on not trusting all of the above. I digress, but this is your show. This is what they care about. This is what they built their reputations on. Colors. So let's see what's going on. This is a hard OG, Bobby OG, James. Come on, homie. DJ Vlad ain't gonna even. DJ, you working with DJ Vlad? I'm just playing. Fuck DJ Vlad though, but let's go.
That's him. And I never said nothing. He's been on YouTube for a long time. I never said nothing because the paperwork wasn't putting up there, and somebody put it up there. I wasn't gonna put it up there, but it's true.
Oh shit!
I don't even know why people don't even know that because a whole bunch of people know it's true.
Oh shit!
Hold on, Miss Owens. I do want to say
and at the same time, don't let the jokes fool you. I'm doing a real investigation. Like I do a real, and I have a high. I'm pretty good. And I'm pretty good at it. Like, I knew that Fat Joe paperwork was bullshit. Shout out to Fat Joe. I knew that shit was bullshit. That shit was fugazi from the beginning. Don't let the jokes fool you. I'm paying attention, and I'm going to come up with a great conclusion.
No, he alive. He is alive. Drew
Ooh.
is alive.
The wife of a person he lied on, the same paperwork, and saying he's alive, and she's alive, and she sounded believable.
Cause he talking about the other Drew, he talking about Flirt.
That's
who he talking about. That's his crowd. So I don't know if he know what Mob James look like. Cause he talking about Flirt. We ain't talking about Flirt.
Photos right there. You did confirm that that's him. My question is why is he so comfortable to be doing all these podcasts, all these interviews, and every time people bring up the allegations, he always deny it. What's up with that?
First he was working with the people, so a lot of people didn't want to touch him. You could do something, and helicopters will come around.
Hey, here's the thing. Let's get this clear. All these street dudes, they're talking about that. See, non-straight people don't really understand this whole snitching thing. It's not you telling the description of somebody who broke into your neighbor's house. That's not snitching. That's called community. You have to be on the illegal side to snitch, either trying to get less time. You have to be on the illegal side to snitch. Let me get that out there. Let me say that again. You have to be involved in illegal activities to snitch. And what makes it so bad is people claim citizens, they give us a hard time for not being stupid, caring about our community, and they want to call that snitching. No, that's not snitching. When they call all these people they call snitches are not snitches. What's worse is imagine I was breaking the law. Then I turned around and told. So how can you look down on a person who don't break the law and tells what they see? Like they're actually a righteous person. So now the streets have a covenant with Satan. They have a covenant with evil. And that's why they try to ban righteousness. You can never be a rat unless you was already in some shit. So once again, here comes the streets with this trickery bullshit. They are the problem, and getting rid of them are the solution. We're going to go to war with these niggas. I'm telling you, black people, we got to take back our community to go to war with these niggas because they too dumb to be making the rules. They too dumb to write the handbook of our culture. And these punk ass, let me slow it, bro. Them street dudes be tough. Think you tough? I just go buy a cheap ass badge to put around my neck, and they'll drop their guns and fucking run. I digress. What was I talking about? Oh, you have to be already in the shit to be. So these street dudes put pressure on righteousness because they got to pack with the Satan. It's an evil doctrine. It's an evil. They have a covenant with negativity, and so they walk around and put a curse on righteousness. Now it's bad to be righteous. And I'm going to say, wait a minute. I hate a fucking snitch. Nigga think he bigger, nigga bigger ditch. I hate a fucking snitch. You want to know why? Because only people on the illegal side can snitch. And how dare you be over there and try to act like you're over here. And at the same time still talking down about righteous people. Don't get in some shit and try to get somebody else in some shit. How about this? I hate a fucking snitch, but I love a righteous person doing the right thing. So you punk ass snitches, if y'all want to snitch, y'all should have been doing the right thing so you have the obligation to, instead of using it to try to get yourself out some trouble. Stop snitching my ass. Yeah, stop fucking snitching. You street pieces of shit. And I ain't saying Mob James is a snitch. I'm doing my research. I'm just saying what it is. Hate a fucking snitch. And I hate motherfucking street people trying to bring righteous people into their doctrine. We don't have a pact with the devil. Y'all do. So based upon y'all rule book, the only people who can snitch is y'all, because we don't believe that bullshit y'all doing. Sorry. That was kind of inappropriate in the middle. That nigga snitching. I'm 10 steps ahead of us. That nigga snitching. 2 steps ahead of you. And they walk around with bravado, and they get these dumbasses, put them everywhere. I ain't necessarily talking about Mob James, but he a snitch. Fuck that nigga. I'm just playing, period. But I'm not. All jokes got some truth. I'm just saying, don't be putting the pressure on civilians to cover up for dumbasses. And you know what's worse than that is when the dumbasses turn around and they turn on each other to try to return and be one of us. Stop snitching.
Yeah, the push. No, real talk.
She ain't lying.
Yeah, so I don't think he working with them now because they ain't paying him, so he working with these Comcast. He's sorry, ain't never been shit. Anytime a man is sitting and talk like that on the newspaper, on the news or talk or anything, just talk it. Instead of let you know he'll talk anything. So yeah, he talked. He lived next door to Reggie.
They got him out there like a Friday character. It's called Wednesday.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk too much, but yeah, he took my husband away for 10 years.
Oh, wow. Well, you said it.
Wait. Even though she's believable, that time don't match up. He been stopped thugging for about 10 years. That means your husband should almost be home. But he's a criminal also though, so it really don't matter. He probably in some other shit. But her time, that 10-year thing don't really match up. Because it's 2022. He should have snitched before then. OG Loke might have stabbed somebody up in there. He might have had another case or I don't know. So I would say, all jokes aside, I would say that time I would like to know more details about the time, because if he snitched and gave him 10 years, he should be home almost, because I think Mob James hasn't been thugging for a while. That nigga feeling guilty though.
Were best, they were supposed to be best friends.
Damn.
FG ain't lying.
Best friends.
And he left the mob and started trying to hide himself in the motorcycle club because they didn't know what he was doing. And I think he set some of them out, went out of town and did all kind of stuff.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So she's claiming he told on her husband, and he was a confidential informant. And you want to know what? I could see that setting the path for you to be an OG on TV, because the game is always fucked up like that. That almost sound like how an OG gets on TV talking that OG shit. It sound like producers would trust you more. I'm just freestyle. It just sound like it's an easier route from the streets to a household name in the black community talking for a living as a OG gangster homie, triple OG. When you have a shady background of non-white people probably can trust you because you didn't work with them a couple times, and when you got referred, that was a little secret why you can trust him, because he's already been buck broken. He already been broken. He's already a sucker. He already hide shit, so he ain't that hard. No, he ain't gonna rob you.
On somebody? Where you at, Rick?
Damn, you gonna have nigga. You better watch your tongue. You gonna have beef with Mob James, nigga. Are you serious? The internet is the streets now, nigga. You better watch your tongue. You would say that shit in his face. Are you serious? Hey, I'm just saying. Hey, act like you're sweet if you want to. Nigga, are you serious? You gonna ride with me though? You gonna ride with me, right? Okay. Appreciate it.
Mine, but I'm good.
That nigga riding around about 3 or 4 guns because he's so nervous. Yeah, he's
Man, they build my shit all the time. I love you, beautiful. Fuck your couch.
Are you serious? Let me tell you something, man. I'm the lead investigator, internal Negro affairs. I got news for you. Everybody I zone in on feels the same way. Tell that nigga to get in line behind that white bitch Amanda Knox.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. Miss Wanda, we definitely appreciate you. And like we said, you said more than enough, man, if you don't want to say no more.
Oh, yeah, it's true. I've been knowing them since 1978 or something. Yeah. I've been knowing them for a long time, so, yeah.
That was pre-teen. Like I said, with all due respect.
But I don't understand why people don't know. And maybe because they want to see the paperwork. Now the paperwork's up, and people not believing the paperwork.
One, then you got to understand, we're from a different era.
Yeah, but your name is not going to be on the paperwork if you're still working with them. He worked for many years, so they're not going to put his name in the paperwork. He was a CW.
Damn.
He's still working for him with this podcast, gathering information.
No, it ain't no possibility, bro. Once you on payroll, you on roll.
Damn, homie. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hey, Bob, we're going to have to put cases on all these bitches.
With him like that. I don't know who
Nah, he can't. Nah, man, nah, he can't work for. He can't work here. Is that why he was calling us? Nah, homie. No. We don't do no street dudes work over here. You know what I mean? Because if you a street dude, that's called snitching. There ain't no street dudes over here, homie. We do investigative work with a clear conscience of anti-snitching, because we ain't snitching. If we hired you, we'd be a bunch of snitches over here. Shut up.
I mean, he's international now. He's on a podcast that's got a nice little following.
Okay, well, y'all better watch out.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Okay. I got Mob James' reply out here. Let me get out here. I'm clowning too much. I got his reply over here. This is Mob. And here's the test too. I'll tell you another test I'm doing. The commercial. Damn. DJ Vlad trying to take my fucking channel from me breaking down shit, even though it's protected by the copyright law of 1976. I like these other channels that seem to be black owned coming up, addressing the culture and basically interviewing the culture. But I'm about to find out. It's no good. If you hate racism, the worst thing you can do is have the roles reversed and you do the same thing. Because once you do the same thing as your oppressor, it makes you the same. So I say all that to say, this is the first art of the dialogue video I'm going to break down. And if they strike my motherfucking channel, man, ooh-wee. I've been liking these ones popping up because they seem black owned and they seem to be like basically telling Vlad, quit stealing from our culture. But if they turn around and do the same thing, homie, so come on, Art of Dialogue. This is like a test run. Don't strike my channel, man.
I think I'm cut from a different cloth than the majority, most of
Wait,
only
let me make sure.
ICC
Let me see.
Cody
Wait.
I'm
Wait, the
straight-
title of this is Mob James responds to snitching allegation. Y'all took my brothers. I don't owe y'all no loyalty. Oh, that nigga snitched. That nigga snitched. The title is called y'all. Okay, how about this? What the fuck is going on? That nigga snitched. That nigga wearing a wire. That nigga wearing a wire right now. That nigga snitched. Hey, look, hey. I just got a question. I just got one question, man. Investigating the black community, I'm just gonna be honest. Investigating the black community is easier than investigating the white community. They have evil down pat a little bit better than you brothers. they know how to do evil a little bit better than y'all. Okay. Okay. So a nigga whose reputation is triple OG, he's making a living off of it. Somebody says, okay, we're gonna break it down to the Flintstone before we even watch it. I'm gonna say to you, we both street dumbass dudes, right? I'm gonna say, hey, dumbass fucker, you snitching. If you turn around and say, y'all took my brother's life, I don't owe y'all no loyalty, nigga, you snitching. That's justification. He got justification for snitching in the title. Do you understand? We wasn't talking about the death of your brother, but do you understand? Before we even watch the video, I am a nightmare walking, psychopath talking, colors. What up? This is Marlawn, aka Sherlock Homeboy, fast as a statue, back like I never left, keeping it 50, being nosy, minding my business. Hey y'all, I'm not gonna even lie. I've run a bootleg operation over here, even though this is my second computer of INA. If you not know what INA is, Internal Negro Affairs. I'm the lead detective investigator. Get your ass, Mr. Postman. Pause. Sherlock Homeboy. So I'm about to keep it 50. I just did this fucking video, man, but my dumb ass didn't turn the fucking camera on. It was a good one, man, too. I just did this bullshit. I reviewed this Mob James snitching allegation shit. I broke down what the guy he snitched on wife said. It was a real good one. I probably crossed the line a little bit with Mob James and shit, but he's snitching. Fuck it. I just broke it down and I found out he's snitching, so I can't. Now it's time for me to record it. I can't go back, man. I can't go back and act like I don't know he's snitching. I did the breakdown that nigga snitching. I don't even feel like talking about that bullshit no more, man. Because I did such a great job. I broke down how the streets got a covenant with evil, how they have a covenant with Satan, the negative side of reality, and they try to put it on us. The reason why he is snitching, I'm not. You have to be involved. You have to be dirty. You have to be in the shit to be a rat. You have to be on the wrong side of justice to be a snitch. You have to have a covenant with evil to be a snitch. Because you street dudes is stupid. And y'all try to use y'all little handbook. Y'all the dumbest group of people in our whole culture. And y'all try to run our whole culture off a dumb book that y'all wrote. So y'all have a pact with evilness. And y'all try to ban righteousness. So when somebody's not a street dude and doing illegal shit, say what they see, especially if they deem it as evil, that's called being righteous. So I could never be a snitch. Mob James is a snitch. Because you have to be in shit to be a rat. Anybody else, that's called righteousness. And they're caught trying to pass their little covenants with Satan on to us. We don't got no pact with evilness, the devil, Satan, Lucifer, Santa Claus, whoever, St. Nicholas. We don't got no pacts with them. Y'all do. And that evil pact is, if you see something evil, don't say anything. So the only way you can snitch It's if you in the streets. What they call it when people like me doing what we're doing, they call it investigating. They call it righteousness. They call it searching for the truth. So if your neighbor tell on you, if your neighbor is not involved in the street life, that's called being righteous if he deemed it as an evil what you was doing. So quit trying to spread this cancer of non-righteousness through my community. Stop snitching, motherfuckers. Y'all the only one snitch. Y'all the only one who can snitch. And y'all the only one believing rule number 1 is don't snitch. Y'all made that rule, y'all try to pass it around, and y'all the only one who break it. Everybody else is called being righteous, and it's called a community. I'm pissed off because I did a good job building all up, discovering it, listening to witnesses, checking out paperwork. This nigga snitching. So I'm about to get out of here. I just had to come back at least 10. Man, it was about like a 30-minute video. I hate when I be doing dumb shit like that. Okay, let me just break this down real quick. I didn't even get to this part of listening to what he got to say. But we don't even have to listen to what he got to say. You know why? We're going to break it down to elementary form. Mob James responds to snitch allegations. This is the title, people. Y'all took my brother's life. I don't owe y'all no loyalty. This nigga snitching. If that's not a snitch, like y'all street people is so fucking dumb. Nigga, you told me you snitched in the title. Gangsta OG, triple OG, double OG. You been hanging around the motherfucking thugged out bacon's pig boy. You been hanging around pig boy too long. You been hanging around thug bacon too long. What's that dude? Thug bacon, pig boy. What's that thugged out cop name? Hey man, I'm just joking. Don't try to recreate the video, but that other video that was organic. I forced that slander because once I found out in real time that Mob James is a snitch, and this is Eternal Negro Affairs. Y'all got me fucked up. We ain't hiring no snitches over here. Ain't no street people. We're not hiring street people into our organizations, sir. Only a street person can snitch, sir. We don't have a pact with evilness. So ain't no snitches over here, homie. Ain't no snitches over here, homie. So I don't even want to hear what he got to say, man. Take that shit somewhere. Yeah, that's that bullshit. Let's hear what he got to say. But he's snitching. We can break it down to elementary. One person accuses another person of snitching. The other person says, y'all took my brother's life. I don't owe y'all no loyalty. Condolences on your brother, the death of your brother. I also have a brother that passed away, a younger brother that passed away. You snitching still, though. You know that's a snitch comment. You know what I mean? Because if somebody that's responsible, even if me would have lost brother, if you said I was snitching, I will address that and not hide behind the death of my brother because that's such an important point in the narrative. The title, I saved a lot of time. His response was, y'all took my brother's life. That nigga snitching. I don't owe y'all no loyalty. That nigga snitched more than once. That nigga snitched more than once. So don't get me twisted with Mob James. Ain't no snitch over here, homie. That's that street bullshit. So I don't even feel like hearing them talking and all that shit. Okay, shout out to Troy Ave. Streets ain't real, homie. The streets ain't real. How dare they brainwash our community? They y'all worse than what? Don't you dare, man. Why you be attacking groups and shit like that, man? They pass around all this bullshit just to turn around and break it themselves. Man, your old ass neighbor was realer than you. Cause all that bullshit y'all did, y'all brainwashed him to being blind and not telling on y'all punk ass. Just so y'all can drink liquor, get drunk for 20 years, and turn around and tell on each other. So when it all boiled down to it, the non-street dudes on that block is the most hood, the most street dudes on that block. The only people who don't tell in the community that still be in the community is non-street people. The people they give 9 street people this handbook, and the non-street people follow it better than you do. Your neighbor did snitch on you for 20 years. You turned around and snitched on everybody your neighbor should have snitched on, including your ass. Ain't that some shit? They done brainwashed us to where we ain't snitched in 10 years. You get a DUI and you tell on a person who been standing his ass outside my house for 5 years, smoking blunts and selling weed. He should have been gone. And I held the street code up for y'all. I don't break the law. I held the code up for y'all just for you to tell on him to get you out some shit. So, go do your research. I don't need to hear no more. Mob James was snitching. And he probably did it more than once. And I'm just being honest. Shout out to Bacon Boy. No hard feelings. I just be joking, man. I just be joking, man. Shout out to Mob James. We don't hire snitches over here. I'm out.